Primitive men marrying wives is so simple. As long as they use a stick to knock the girl unconscious, they can drag her back to the cave to become their wife. So every man in the primitive tribe masters the outstanding skill of knocking people. Only Erniu is an exception. He's the most famous loser in the tribe, secretly in love with the most beautiful girl in the tribe. However, the girl only treats him as a friend, even intimately introduces a female gorilla to be his wife. Seeing Erniu really doesn't want to engage in interspecies love, he can only personally teach him how to knock a girl's head. Erniu, looking at the girl he loves, hesitated. He quietly raised the stick and tried to knock her, but unfortunately he was too weak to knock her unconscious. But this action still brought him luck. He finally bravely confessed his love, only to be knocked unconscious by the girl's older brother Danyuguo, who then dragged her away triumphantly. Erniu was dumbfounded on the spot. In the following days he could only watch Danyuguo and the girl show affection, feeling lonely and sad. One day he discovered a very beautiful girl and his old heart couldn't help but beat faster. He encouraged himself in secret, raised the stick and knocked her. The girl fell and died. However, in the primitive tribe where there were few women, a dead person often meant a feast. Everyone ate heartily, but Erniu silently refused this delicious meal. As a result, the next day he was so hungry that he ran to the river to spear fish, but he couldn't even hold the fish spear steady. Danyuguo speared a small fish the size of an ear, and the beautiful girl excitedly pounced on it, even giving him a kiss. It shows how scarce food is. Helplessly, the chief led everyone out to hunt. Erniu appeared short and pathetic among the group of strong men, and he repeatedly wanted to give up. The chief was so angry that he wanted to stab him with a spear. Just as everyone was discussing the hunting plan, a snake quietly crawled into Erniu's pants. Erniu trembled like he had Parkinson's disease, and the others looked at him inexplicably, completely unaware that a wild horse had passed by from behind. In order to get rid of the snake, Erniu took off his pants. As the only one wearing pants in the primitive tribe, Erniu was scolded by Danyuguo and even had his pants thrown away. Erniu chased after his pants and ended up falling off a cliff. When everyone ran over to look, he had fallen into a huge pile of feces. Not paying attention, Erniu pulled out a skull from the feces. It seemed that a creature that defecated had eaten a person. The chief suggested that they should search more, as they might find something valuable. Next he found a necklace, a broken long hair, and 2 more skulls. It seemed that this creature had a good appetite. Erniu realized that they were no match for it, so he turned around to leave, but he ran into a wild horse-like creature and was swallowed by it. Everyone quickly threw long hairs to attack the creature, and it was soon killed, pulling Erniu out from behind. As the brave warrior who killed the wild horse-like creature, Danyuguo returned to the tribe and held a wedding with the beautiful girl. Erniu wandered lonely outside the cave, and even spies from other tribes happened to arrive. They tried to attack from behind with a stone, but were accidentally hit by a bone thrown by Erniu, knocking them unconscious. The chief, with broad knowledge and experience, recognized that this was an extraordinary person from the big tribe who had the ability to control animals. He had to interrogate him to find out his purpose for coming here. After the spy was tied up, he remained stubborn, claiming that no torture could make him talk. So Erniu took off his shoes and used